Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Well, today we are stitching on what I call blooming flowers, and I got it from DIYChoose, and it's fairly big. I would say it's about 70, maybe 85, I don't remember, centimeters. Yeah. This whole thing right now is folded in half just because, I'm having a week, guys. I'm going to get it together here. I promise. But, oh my goodness. What a, what a week work has been, just there. And it's been slower. So, yeah. And then my daughter's surgery. I know you're all dying to hear. Thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. I went over there yesterday, about 9, and they left about 10 o'clock-ish. And she got her surgery, everything went well, and she texted me, what time was it? It was about quarter of 5, and said that they were on their way home. It's about 45-minute drive, from where she had to go to the hospital and everything. But everything is well, and she's home, and I checked on her last night. I think she's just not over, she's done. She's tired, and she was a little cranky. So we just kind of left her alone. Yeah. Ugh. And I got to diamond paint with my granddaughter, because I got her, I don't know if you remember, I got some stickers from one of the companies that I do a review. And it has like 4 pages. They're not very big, I don't know, 5x7-ish sizes. And got to diamond paint with her. So she did a little rose, and she was so excited that they were stickers. So she hurried up and finished her little rose, and then she peeled that puppy right off, and before I knew it, she had it slapped onto something in her bedroom. I said, well, what did you do with it? And she goes, oh, I put it up with all my other diamond painting stuff. I'm like, okay. So I don't know. But she wanted to put it on the leg of the chair, She has a little bitty, tiny miniature, not miniature, but I don't know, it's a child size, let's put it that way, roll top desk that her dad found for her. And she wanted to put it on the leg. Well, they own 2 furry-ish dogs. So I said, no, you better put that up higher, because the dog fur will get on it, and you'll rub against it, and the diamonds will be gone. Man, okay. So she put it up on her wall with her other diamond painting stuff. So I don't know what that looked like. I never got back that far. Because about the time she finished all that and everything, her brother and her grandfather showed up. Because they had to go to 6th grade orientation. I'm sure that went well. Yeah. So, yeah. So I did that with her, and it was only about an hour, because that's about all I can get her to focus on. We had to take a couple of breaks in between, because I was doing it on a coffee table leaning over from the couch, and I knew that was not going to be good news from my back. So I had to get up and walk around and go do something. So anyway, I get home. You're going to love this story. And I had made frozen pizza the night before. And so, they're about this big. So I could make that last for 3 days if I had to, or wanted to. I just didn't want it again the next day. So I ate that piece of pizza and thought, well, I better just lay down, stretch out my back after leaning over the coffee table, doing the diamond painting and stuff. It's always an experience in terror, when we do the diamond painting. Because I have to keep opening the bags, and then she'll do, her low color, and I'll do the same number, because I was doing one at the same time. Yeah. And I was just trying to keep her occupied while Mom was trying to get ready to go and blah, blah, blah. So it's usually a pretty intense thing. So I thought, well, I'll just lay down. I probably won't go to sleep. I'll just lay down, stretch out my back, blah, blah, blah. Well, evidently, I fell asleep, and I dreamed that somebody had contacted me, and so I had to take my granddaughter to this school because it was a school for gifted children that were going to be diamond painting extraordinaires. I have no idea, guys. I was like, what? Oh my God. But the big deal was trying to get her to the school, because she had to enroll. It was the typical, Grandma is so proud of you, and I know you do this so well, that you're going to be, really awesome at it later, You know what I mean? I don't know. It was, yeah, so out of my element. I would never force my grandkids or even my children at that point. I don't know. I've had so much on my brain, I can't even hardly focus on stitching. So, yeah, what can I say? So, yesterday we got the order in, and it was just me and the boss putting it away, which was fine. Everything went good. We did pretty well. I don't know, I just kind of floated through it because I was still waiting to hear about my daughter and blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Yeah. So, I finally got all that information, and I went home, and it was kind of, not a letdown, but you know how I don't mean the word letdown in the sense of letdown. I mean that, everything's finally over with, and you finally can let down your guard, you're not on point anymore. Yeah. Do you think that I could lay down and go to sleep? So I had more pizza. And I lay down. I could not go to sleep. Could not go to sleep. Could not go to sleep. I got up and turned on Netflix and started watching some foreign movie. And it didn't have subtitles, but you know how they do that sometimes? They translate it to English, but the people's mouths don't match, so I try not to watch their mouth. But I finally went to bed about 2:30. I just was done, and I woke up at 7:30 this morning, and I really wanted to stay there the rest of the day. Yeah, because, yeah, I am who I am. But, and I don't know how I ever made it through yesterday without having one of my headaches. Or at least an anxiety attack. I haven't had one of those in probably 20 years, but yeah, it was that kind of a day. So I'm glad that all that was over. It's just kind of a blur, and then the tires, who knows? I'm just praying that they get here. I just want my car back. And driving my daughter's car it's nice, thank you, but it's not my car. And so, I have to kind of, I don't know, I have needles everywhere here. Kind of just drive. I don't want to have to back up. And the parking lot at the grocery store is really tight, so they have here's the grocery store and all their stuff over here. There's a fence, and then there's this big-ass parking lot right on this side where the employees park. Because that whole parking lot, the main parking lot, was built for a store in the 60s or 70s, where there weren't a lot of people. So, yeah, I have to plan so that I have a 40-acre field just to turn it around so I don't have to back up. Does that make sense? I mean, I've been a hot mess for a week. I am tired. I don't know how I'm still sitting upright. I may have to take 3 naps today. I'm telling you. I don't know. To relieve the stress. Then, also, okay, I started Harriet Salt. And I showed you on Tuesday, the progress I made. I was really proud of myself. And then I heard myself, how things I told you, this whole week has just been screwed up. I heard myself saying, well, I didn't do it so that I would stitch down the long way. Yeah. And that kind of got on my last nerve, and paranoia set in that I wouldn't have enough space to go from this way to this way. Yeah. I don't know. So that sent me on another rabbit hole adventure. And I took pictures of, I told you I wasn't going to start from the bottom, but guess what? Yeah. So I took pictures of the 3 bottom pages of that pattern and printed them all out so that I have them. So, that'll give me enough to stitch on for 3-4 months at least. Because I just pick up and do things. But I really wasn't in the mood to do the alphabet in the first place. So, yeah. Oh my God. So I turned the whole thing so that I'm stitching with the long way up and down like it should have been. And got it far enough over on this side that it should go that way. Yeah. So I've been trying to stitch on it. And of course, the first motif, I don't even have a picture. I don't. So I didn't want to stitch on the Bailey's, the alphabet. I don't know if I can find this or not. Hang on, hold that thought. Are you still with me? I know. I'm a hot mess this week. Oh, well, this is sort of, you can see. So, I'm starting here instead of up here. And this motif is very dense. I don't know if I can bring you in far enough. Yeah. It's a bunch of leaves or something. It looks like leaves. Yeah. It's like, oh my God. And it was just too much yesterday. So, yeah, I stitched on it about a half an hour before I said I can't keep track of where I've been. Oh, it's been special. We're hoping for next week being better. It will. And then I got a, what do you call it? Notification that somebody had commented on one of my videos. And it's my best friend in the UK. And she said, yay, you made it to 3,000 subscribers. And I was like, all happy. So I go and look. It's at 2,999. And this happens all the time. I mean, that we've been fluctuating forever. So we're just going to count it that we got to 3,000. So, yay! Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching and subscribing and commenting. Yeah, you guys are my rock. I'm telling you. I don't know how I'd gotten here without you. So, yeah, it's been... So, now the tires... Let me keep finishing my... I'm just going to back you down, because sometimes it gets too close, it gets blurry. They're supposed to come today, so we're just going to kind of go, okay, we're just going to pretend they don't exist, and maybe they'll show up. But I do know that they have been shipped, so they should be here. So, I don't know when my son-in-law is going to get them on. I don't know nothing. Because it's early in the day. What can I say? And I do have to go to the grocery store, unfortunately, Fortunately, unfortunately. Yes, fortunate that I have money to go and spend at the grocery store. I don't know how that all happened, but, you know, hey, sometimes miracles just happen all the time. And God watches out for crazy people, and I'm one of them. I must be a full-time job to Him. I'm telling you. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I know I need to stitch. And some days when I come home, I have to stitch just to, like, I want to say ground myself. I don't know how to explain it, you know. But it just takes all the tension. I don't have to think. So that's not why 95% of the time I'll pick up one of these, because I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to count anything. So, yeah. So hopefully today I can go to the grocery store, get that done, come home, and just veg. Because I just need a quiet time. And I know I didn't get a video out yesterday, but you'll just have to forgive me. Too much was going on, and I had to be places, and, you know, it happens. Life just has a way of happening regardless of what's going on in your life. So I figure I can take one day off. So we're good. But I just need to not have to think about anything. Not house, not work, not anything. And I love stitching with y'all. I really do. And I like being able to pick up any project at any given time and work on it. And I try not to repeat, you know, like if I work on, say, this today, tomorrow's going to be different. I'm going to pick up something else. So the way I look at it is I'm putting a few stitches in something all the time, you know. So we'll see how far I get today, because I know I'm not going to make it through this day without a nap. And I want to get to that grocery store before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's when everything kind of goes nuts. And it is Thursday, so that, you know, people are starting to come on the weekend. I don't know what that is. I can look on the pattern, though. I had to look on the pattern for what the DMC number was, because this came with several little, what do you call them? Some of them are little skeins, some of them are a little bit bigger, of thread, so I had to get the right number, because I have invariably picked the wrong number for some things, but I don't think it's going to matter if I did or I didn't. But I just wanted to get it right this morning. So, yeah, so that's my, like, 48 hours and what's going on, and oh my goodness. I'm also going to need chocolate today. Salt and chocolate. I was going to get stuff to make, what was I going to make? I guess burritos. I don't know. I was going to get out some green chili, just because I need a green chili fix. But I wanted some salsa. Didn't have any salsa. No, that didn't happen. Because I had bought chips, and I got this horrible guacamole. I buy it every once in a while. It's not my favorite, but when I'm not in the mood to make guacamole, because usually 9 out of 10 times I will make it from scratch, but yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, I don't feel like doing a whole lot of cooking. I just want something kind of easy, throw together stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get a hold of my silly needle. You know, I thread these needles now, and this is like the greatest thing next to popcorn. I just love it. It's all ready to go. I don't have to fight it. Y'all don't have to wait for me to get it, you know, threaded. Yeah. So, I don't know. I may just put on something on TV and go from there. Heaven knows I'm paying for about 3 or 4 channels. I may as well watch the TV, right? The only problem is the couch sits weird, so I kind of have to crink my neck, and if I watch it too much, yeah, it's a pain. So, and it's not time to change the furniture for winter. Right now I got it so the air conditioner blows on me, so I get instant cool when I come home, or if, you know, I just need to cool off. But in the winter, sometimes I change everything around. So I don't know that I will or I won't do that this year. But yeah, I don't know that will be this weekend. I got nothing, guys. I'm jello at this point. So we'll see. So I hope to try and relax this weekend. And just not push myself to do too much of anything. Oh, you love that? Isn't that great? Yeah. I have this, what do you call it? One of those ceramic, well, it's not a ceramic knife, but this knife has a real pretty design on the blade and just a plain handle and everything. Yeah. But the blade is just real smooth. Yeah. I was trying to open up a bag of those instant mashed potato things, and it just went shoo, and just, I was like, whoa. You know, I'd look to see if my finger was there, you know. I don't know. Distracted once again. There is something right there. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe some kind of soup. It's not going to be freezing cold this weekend, or drippy, or raining, or I don't know. We'll see. I just can't decide. I'm a little sick of chicken. Just, you know. I thought about beef stew, but it's not cold enough for beef stew. You know, that's one of those hearty things you have in the winter, and yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. So, we'll see. May change my mind 5 times before I ever get to the grocery store. You never can tell. I would like to get this red done. I keep looking at this red. That's what I'm stitching, is this red symbol. For so long, I'd just like to finish a flower. Now there's like a bunch of helter-skelter ones in there. So I'll just have to take a whole day. It seems like it'd be a whole day. To fill in all the little confettied parts. But at least they're, you know, scattered about. It just takes time, and I get about that much thread, do whatever I have to do, you know. Because there's usually about 5 or 6 of each symbol. But, yeah. Oh, goodness. So. Anyway. think that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for joining me and letting me blabble on. Babble, blab on. You know, do all the things. You're my sounding board, peeps, I'm telling you. I know. It's like having a million best friends here, you know. And you can just tell your story, and then everybody makes a comment, you know. It's great. It's like therapy. Only on a wider scale. Alright, let me just finish that one. There we go. Alright, let me just tuck that there, just so it doesn't dangle. So yeah, we're getting there. I got that whole little part right there, and then the majority of that flower will be done. Then I can go back and do all the little confetti parts. Yeah, this is not going fast at all. I know, if I just work on it, it would, but no. You have to do it a little bit at a time. It gets a little overwhelming. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.